Kelly Parker. Welcome back to another episode of Coffee with KP. I have a very special guest for you guys today. I'm going to go ahead and let him introduce himself.
Hey, good evening, folks. This is Terrance L Barber, Tallahassee, Florida, man. Listen, it's an amazing, amazing time to be here at Coffee with KP, man. Been knowing this brother for over 20 years, man, and just watching him grow and allowing me to afford to be on this platform with you, man. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, bro.
I always wanted to ask you, what the L stand for?
Hey, listen, man. Listen.
Listen?
Listen.
Oh,
Yeah,
listen. I tried to get it out for y'all out there that's wondering, but we're going to just have to dig a little deep. Oh, yeah, people know my middle name. I got a crazy middle name, but it lets you know I'm a black man.
Right.
Yes,
I can imagine.
Start with a T.
Start with a T. Tyrone.
That's it.
Oh, better call time.
That's my middle name, man. I'm glad to have you all the way from Florida, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's a pleasure having you. I know you're doing some big things down there. First off, like you said, we've been knowing each other over 20 years, man. And back then, we weren't doing what we're currently doing.
Yeah.
But if we had known about what we're currently doing back then, we'll be so much further down the line. And that's why we created these videos and this channel to educate you guys who may actually be where we were.
Wow.
To help you expedite that process and just growing, man. So when I first met him, he was a promoter, so was I. He was a lot more involved in the city of Tallahassee with all the hustling antics that he were creating opportunities for himself. One of them was the little clothing store on the south side.
Correct. Exclusive. Shout out to my Uncle Kenny. Exclusive VIP fashion, man. We had the clothing store, car wash, tattoo shop, barber shop.
All in one.
All in one.
Yeah, all in one. When I seen that, I was like, Master P must have modeled, can I get a hook? Whatever, after these guys, because they was out there hustling, man, and that let me know right then, you the type of people that I could vibe with.
You got to create opportunities.
Because I don't like people who out here, robbing, shooting, stealing, and all that unnecessary stuff to try to get some paper. When you can go out here and hustle and create these opportunities. Man said they had a car wash, tattoo shop, clothing store.
Legit businesses now.
All legit LLCs and EINs and all that.
Yes.
So, man, congratulations with that because you help show a lot of people you can really go do it.
Right.
Because you look like them. You look like us. So, congratulations to you and your Uncle Kenny on that, man. So as of today, what are you currently doing to help the community?
To help the community. Working Class Wednesday is a platform that I created back in 2016 in Tallahassee, Florida. That has become the ultimate networking experience, man. Not only for Tallahassee, but now we've branched out into Pensacola and clear across the Panhandle, looking to create a statewide initiative to bring minority-owned businesses together. Because I truly believe that at the top, collaboration instead of competition is what's going to move the needle.
That's the only thing that's going to move.
It's the only thing, man. So in my day-to-day life, I have taken a professional career in the banking industry as a community development director for a credit union based out of Pensacola. And in that position, I've been able to forge a partnership with my own business and my own initiative with a much larger entity. And the idea is to be able to reach more and more people. So,
I mean, the way that you're doing it, bro, is remarkable. I sit back and I comment on it.
Y'all check some of his comments too, y'all. Start spamming him out.
Hey, I do it out of love. I do it to let you know I see it.
I appreciate it,
If I
brother.
call it cap or whatever, it's just all fun and games for those that think we really got an issue.
That's my man.
Never been ever in 20 years. But we just like jugging at each other.
I love it.
Bro, that's great, man. I know you say you got a regular job.
Absolutely.
But I look at your regular job as if I were to do an event and have Home Depot stamp it.
Right. It's tailor-made for me.
It's going to show people like I got power behind it.
Yeah, right.
And that's what you're using with
and it's been like that. I think that even with my previous profession in the auto industry, like your job can always be your first sustainer, your first sponsor, your first person you should go to.
Yeah.
Because you know what they do, you know what they need. So just fill that void for them. And that's what Working Class Wednesday has done for not only my current employer, if so to speak, but the previous. And I think that any business that doesn't see the value in creating the network that we've formed under the Working Class Wednesday umbrella, I think they'd be remiss. Maybe headed in the wrong direction.
I don't know if remiss means. It sounded good. I'm gonna have to Google that and I'm gonna put it in the cache. But nah, bro, that's dope, man. I mean, outside of everything you just mentioned that you're currently doing, I know you just had a festival.
We did. Rhythm and Jazz. Shout out to Miss Rashay Greenlee.
Yeah.
Rhythm and Jazz inaugural in the heart of downtown Tallahassee. Man, you know, we used to do a lot of events, Kelly, back in the day.
Yep.
Little segue, man. I used to follow Kelly and them. What club was that we had, Kelly? Every
Downtown?
Friday? No, we had
We had
Chubby.
We had Chubby, we had 2020, we had Mint, we had Mars, we had Mint, we had.
And it was all like, kind of,
Several.
if you think about it, it was all shaping us for this. If we had these sort of platforms back then, how much easier would life have been?
Man, we out there with it.
We was out there hand to hand.
If
We was
you ain't
hand to
got
hand. We
no
had
time, you ain't
flyers.
did what you supposed to do. So that's
Right.
why it's still the ambition that we got. Like,
right.
That type of.
Because I still don't mind doing the work, and I tell people all the time, like, hard work. So the idea for the inaugural Rhythm and Jazz Festival, I brought over a young brother, Austin Paul Jr. from over in Pensacola, Florida. And we did it in the heart of downtown Tallahassee, because I've never seen anybody that looks like me host an event in the middle of the capital of the state of Florida. And it was pretty much a 90-day run, man. A lot of hand-to-hand, a lot of flyers handed out from Pensacola to Tallahassee. We had people travel all the way from Texas to come to this inaugural event, man.
I seen it from the initial post when you posted it because I hit you up. And my guy from Duval.
He was like, yeah, we having a jazz
festival
in Jacksonville. Why would you do that? Because we doing it.
Yeah.
Maybe God gave me a vision. All I need to do now is surround myself with people that believe in it.
But that weekend is really the jazz festivals up here in Atlanta the same weekend.
listen,
So that's just the jazz
It's
festival.
enough jazz for everyone.
It's enough jazz for everyone.
So yeah, man, we had about 500, 600 people show up, man, for the first one. So we were pleased, man. The community was well received. No incidents. We shut down Duval Street right in the middle of downtown Tallahassee. I mean, you know, it was an epic event, man. So we're looking to bring that back, man, and maybe even do it in other cities. But for sure, we want to make sure that we're bringing more activity to downtown Tallahassee.
That's dope, man. For
Absolutely.
anybody that don't know you, right? Go ahead and tell them your social media.
Terrance L Barber on all social media. I stamp. Make sure you include the
How you spell the Terrance? Because I
Terrance is the correct way to spell Terrance. If you spell it any other way, you spelled it incorrectly.
for him. But that's dope, man.
2 R's, 1 A.
1 R. 2 R's, 1 A.
2 R's, 1 A.
I use all E. Just easy to type.
Yes, sir.
But that's dope, man. Like I'm proud of you. I ain't
Man,
never told
likewise,
you.
brother.
I'm proud of
Likewise.
you. I know where you came from.
Yes, sir.
Like it was hard back then, and it's still hard.
Oh, absolutely.
Especially, I mean, it's a little easier for us because we doing what our purpose.
We're doing what we love to do.
We doing what we love to do,
Every day.
and it don't feel like work because
At all.
it's our purpose. For all the kids in Tallahassee and around the world, what would you tell them?
Man, and you know what, I was going to speak on that too, because even in my day-to-day life now, I've started this initiative where I go and do financial education with a lot of youth organizations. I have a goal of educating 1,000 youth this summer. I'm already at like 260, 270, so I got a little ways to go, but I got a lot of time. But I think that instilling certain tools into our youth nowadays that we weren't taught
Right.
at a younger age, man. And as we got older and started to have the budget, started to have to make sure we knew where our money was going and things of that nature, man. A lot of times it's easy in the community to make money, but in order to keep your money, there's some certain tools that we have to utilize. So I think that outside of everybody else preaching about crime and all that, we need to start instilling these children, man, with some financial education, because of course money is power.
Yeah.
Money will always be powerful. And I'm
Always.
gonna tell you something, you keep some money in the community, a lot of times the crime will go down. And a lot of times that's our issue. We don't have a crime issue, we got a poverty issue, man. So educating these young folks, man, about how money works, about finances, about all the other things that they're talking about at dinner tables in other communities.
Right.
I think would be my passion and my drive. Of course, we've done all the stop the violence, right? We've done all that. There's a lot of that going on, but the pure essence of the American way, man, is education. Of course, if we're not educating about money and how money works and how to retain your finances, man, we're missing the mark.
Yeah.
We're missing the mark.
I mean, you said something that I always known about crime and lower income areas.
Right.
I mean, it's a trap. It's set up.
It's a cycle.
Set up like
It's
that.
a cycle.
And it's gonna always be like that until we get educated enough to understand the importance of financial literacy as well as real estate and any other.
Entrepreneurship.
Right.
Like these are things that they're not teaching in school. I mean, look how successful you've been. How much are you using that degree that you
I haven't used it probably since I left Tallahassee, bro, like for real. Like I always knew this, and the old person told me this back then. You go to trade school to learn how to work for
Absolutely.
yourself. You go to college to learn how to
work for somebody
somebody
else. Right. And see, my dad taught us a long time ago how to work with our hands. You know, we've been doing this drywall business.
Yeah.
My dad passed in 07, and Wall Doctors Plaza is still fully operational. So I understand the importance of learning to work with your hands, man. Right now, matter of fact, if you're listening, man, stop rapping. We need welders, we need carpenters, we need all of these. Yeah, listen, we got enough rappers right now.
Right.
We need welders, we need electricians. Right now, man, a lot of times we're not taught that in our community, man. So yeah, that's one of the things I would say. There are so many avenues, man, in order to be successful outside of the norm and what we're being taught from the media and social media and everything else, man. Like, look at you, Kelly Parker.
Hey,
Real
man.
estate,
If they knew what it took to
building
get here,
buildings.
if they knew what it took to get here, they probably wouldn't go my route.
Right, true
But
indeed.
it's up
True
to us
indeed.
to make
True
that
indeed.
route a little easy.
True indeed.
A little more pleasant because of what we know now. Like, we had to learn this information through a bunch of losses.
And what I can truly respect is reaching back and teaching people how to avoid those losses. And of course, a lot of times I think that adversity is what forms us, is what shapes us.
Right.
But I think that we both would agree with our platform that I think we've gained the most success in trying to help other people.
Yeah.
And I'm trying
That's how it's always
I
gonna
keep
be.
trying to tell folks, man, helping people will help you.
Oh, yeah.
I promise you.
Most definitely. The network determines your network.
Absolutely, every single time.
Yeah.
Every single time. Every
So,
single
man,
time.
I really appreciate you
I thank
coming
you,
up
brother.
and having this quick chat with me. Make
Right.
sure you tell them how to follow you again.
Terrance L Barber on all social media.
All E's.
Now listen.
Got an A in there.
Terrance L Barber, like a barbershop.
Yeah, that's
Like
it.
a barbershop. That's me, Terrance L Barber.
Well, I appreciate you, brother,
I
again.
appreciate you, bro. Absolutely, man. Keep doing what you're doing.
Will do.
Yes, sir.
Thank y'all for tuning in for another episode of Coffee with KP. I am Kelly Parker, KP the Builder. We'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you for tuning in. If you like today's episode, please share it with a friend or two, and please comment. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel.